Hey guys, Linda here. Welcome back to Adore R. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Coming to you today with not with any talking about any books. Today I'm going to be talking about some movies that I really enjoyed. They had good romances in them, and I want to recommend it to you. I've have done a movie recommendation before. I think it was when I first started my channel. I recommended some movies. Some of these might be the same and some of them might not, but I just wanted to do another movie recommendation that I thought had some great romances in it. First, I'm going to start out with an old movie from the 80s. This was with Pierce Brosnan and Kate McGrew, The Manions of America. This was when back in the 80s when they started doing those big long mini series like Roots. Everybody remember Roots. Then you had Shogun. I think they did another version of Shogun this year. And you had the Thornbirds back when they were doing all them big miniseries. They don't do that too much anymore. But this one, I don't think this one was really popular. You hardly ever hear anybody talk about the Manions of America, but I really did enjoy it. I like the romance between Pierce Brosnan and Kate McGrew. Pierce Brosnan going to be playing an Irishman. He's going to be working for some rich people over in Ireland. That's where it started out at, in Ireland. And he's going to end up leaving Ireland and going to America and finding his fortune. That's why I said the Manions of America, because I think he's going to get into selling gunpowder or whatever. And I think it's going to be also dealing with something with the Civil War, because I think that's when he's really going to start making his money, because he's going to be selling gunpowder to the armies and stuff. And I really, really did enjoy this. I highly, highly recommend this. If you can find it. It took me a while because I remembered it and I was searching for the DVD and I finally found it. It's a 2-set DVD. Really, really did enjoy this one, The Manions of America. Do anybody remember this? You got to be around my age to remember this because it came out in the 80s. The Manions of America with Pierce Brosnan. Next, I'm sure everybody know this, Somewhere in Time with Christopher Reeve and Jane Seymour. I really did enjoy this. This is going to be on a reporter who's going to end up going to this hotel, and he's going to start having, I think, like memories or something. And he's going to try to find a way to go back in time, and he's going to end up going back in time, meeting Jane Seymour. I really, really did enjoy this. It was a great movie. You know, I like my historicals, and this is going to be like a historical, because he's going to go back in time and meet Jane Seymour. I really, really did enjoy this, Somewhere in Time. But I'm sure some of you have already heard of this. It's a great romance movie. Next, I have North and South. This was done by the BBC. Really did enjoy this one. This is going to be, you got your rich hero who's going to have a manufacturing place where he works. He's going to be manufacturing wool, I think. They're going to be doing wool in this place. And then you got the female, they can't get along. They don't bump heads before and they can't get along. And it's going to be about them. I really did enjoy their love story. And this is North and South. I'm so sure some of you have heard of this, North and South. And that reminds me of the other North and South from the 80s. They did a North and South. And I don't forget who played in it, though. But I really did enjoy that one, too, about the North and South. And I can't think of who played in it. Patrick Swayze? I think Patrick Swayze played in it. I'm not for sure. But if I can think of the guy's name, but I think it is Patrick Swayze that played in North and South. Is going to be on the Civil War. Really, really did enjoy that one. If any of you can remember that, I enjoyed it. That was a good mini series. So when I looked at this, that made me think of that. And then I have a Western here, The Outsider with Tim Daly and Naomi Watts. Really did enjoy this one. It's going to be about Tim Daly. He's playing a cowboy who's going to end up getting hurt. And Naomi Watts played like a Mormon or something. And her husband has just passed away. And she's going to find Tim Daly out there hurt. And she's going to nurse him back to health. And I think she got a little son. He's going to end up staying with them while she nursing back to health. And they're going to end up falling in love. But, and like I said, she's like Mormon and stuff like that, and she's gonna be having a problem with her family because they're gonna think this man should be staying there with her after her husband done passed away, and they're gonna be wanting her to marry somebody else, and they're gonna go from there with Tim Daly and Naomi Watts in The Outside. I really, really did enjoy this, and there's a book out too. I think I got the book. I don't know. I think I read the book too. I enjoyed the book. I forgot who that book was by. Uh, it was based off of Penelope Williamson, The Outsider. I really, really did enjoy that book. So, and they did when I found out they did a movie on it. I really, really did enjoy the movie, The Outsider. And then I got Bright Star by Abby Cornish and Ben Winshaw. I enjoyed this one. This one right here is gonna be, yeah. It's not gonna be a happy ending, but I watch it all the way up to the ending. Then I don't watch the ending. But I really did enjoy their little romance because this is supposed to be based on a true story. I think he's going to be playing a poet. Who's the poet in here? John Keats is the poet, and it's going to be about him falling in love with Fanny Braun. And I think it's supposed to be based on a true love story between them. I really did enjoy this until it got to the end, because yeah, I think he's gonna be kind of, John Keith's gonna be kind of sickly. And yes, just say it didn't have a very happy ending, but other than that, leading on up to before it got to the end, I really, really enjoyed it. I'm still going to recommend it. And this is Bright Star with Abby Cornish and Ben Winshaw. Hope I pronounced that last name right. I did enjoy this. Then I have She's All That. Yeah, this is one of those young romances. Got all the young folks in here. They had quite a few stars in here too. I really did enjoy this, by Freddie Prinze and Rachel Lee Cook. I like both of them as actors. I don't see them too much in pictures anymore. I think sometimes she would do a Hallmark movie, but you don't see Freddie Prinze too much. But I really did enjoy this. It was a good young romance set in high school, and it had Usher in here, you can see right there. I think it also had Gabrielle Union and a rapper, what her name is, Lil Kim. I think Lil Kim was in here too. But I really did enjoy this. I highly, highly recommend it. It starts out with Freddie Prinze. You know, he's the handsome guy in school, so you know he one of the top guys in school. And I think her name is Lainey. She gonna be like one of the outcasts on the out. You know, she don't conform to all of what's going on in school. You know, she's in her own little world, and she's playing. He does a bet with his friends that he can turn her into one of the popular females in school, one of the popular girls in school. So he started talking to her on a bet, but you know how they go, end up falling for each other. He ends up falling for her, but that's how it started. And I really, really did enjoy this. She's All That. Next, I have A Prince in Me with Julia Stiles. And what is this guy's name? They don't even have his name on here. What is his name? Luke Marpley. I really did enjoy this. He's gonna play a prince from. I think he's gonna be from Denmark. He's going to be a prince from Denmark. He's going to end up coming to, he's supposed to be incognito. He ends up coming to America and going to school in America. And this is also another supposed to be a teenage romance, because this is supposed to be set in college. And he's going to come over and go to school in America. He's going to go to college in America, and that's where he meets Julia Stiles. She's all about, you know, she knows what she one of them people who know what they want. Because I still don't know what I want to do out of life. Yeah. But she one of the ones who know that, you know, when she was in high school, she know what she wanted to be. I think she wanted to be a doctor. And so she had all about getting her studies and stuff like that. And, you know, he's the Playboy Prince. But she don't know he's a prince. She just thinks he's an average guy. And it's going to go from there. I really, really did enjoy this, The Prince and Me. Highly, highly recommend this. I really enjoyed it. Next, I have another high school romance. Yeah, all these three right here is like for set in high school or college, and I think this one's set in high school. This is on Christian. This is with Kristen Dunst and Jay Hernandez. Crazy Beautiful. I really, really did enjoy this. This is gonna be Kristen Dunst. She's gonna be playing a wild child, and you got Jay Hernandez. He supposed to be from the other side of the tracks, but he catches the bus and go to go to her high school, the school that she going to, because her father is rich and stuff. And let's just say Kristen Dunst are having a hard time, and Jay Hernandez, he about getting his, making his family better, being the first one to graduate from high school. And like I said, he catches a bus from where he lives all the way over to the school that he have to go to. He played football too, and he want to be a pilot in the Air Force. And he's gonna end up meeting Kristen Dunst, and it's gonna be about. Don't nobody want them to go together because they think she's gonna be a bad influence on him. But I really, really did enjoy this, and I with Kristen Dunst and Jay Hernandez, I highly, highly recommend it. I really, really enjoyed it. I think that's the last of the high school movies that I have. Next up is another mini series. I'm sure all of you seen this. Maybe not. A Discovery of Witches. I really, really enjoyed the. I haven't read the book. I do have the book, but I never read it. I haven't read it yet. But I did enjoy the movie with playing in this. They don't even have their names on here. Let's see here. Teresa Palmer. And what is the guy named? Matthew Good. Matthew Good. And his name also Matthew in this movie too. So you got Matthew Good, and Teresa Palmer. I really enjoyed this. She's a witch. I think I mentioned on here, I like reading stories where the female is a witch. And this was right up my alley. I really, really did enjoy this because he's a vampire and she's a witch, and they're gonna be, well, he's looking for a book because I don't know if the vampires or something going on with the vampires, and he's trying to find out a way to stop whatever's going on with them. It's something with their blood. I don't know what's going on. It's something dealing with the blood or something. And he's trying to find out what's going on, and this is how he's gonna end up meeting what's her name in this? Diana Bishop. I really, really did enjoy this. And this is a 2-part series. This is just the first part. I just got the first part of it. But this is got 2 discs in here. I think I bought the second part too, but I couldn't find it. But I highly, highly recommend this. A Discovery of Witches. Really, really enjoyed it. Next, I have Reese Witherspoon and Mark Ruffalo in Just Like Heaven. Enjoyed this one. This is going to be, she's a doctor. She ends up having an accident, and she's in a coma, and she's going to be in a coma for a very long time, and her family going to end out renting out her apartment, and Mark Ruffalo going to move into there, and he's going to start seeing her ghosts. Really, really enjoyed it. Just Like Heaven with Mark Ruffalo and Reese Witherspoon. Really, really enjoyed this. Highly, highly recommend it. Big fan of both of these actors. Next, I have Tom Selleck and Mr. Baseball. I don't know if any of you have seen this. This came on TV one day, and I really, really enjoyed it. I didn't even know he did this movie, Tom Selleck, until it came on TV, and I was like, what? I really, really enjoyed it. And this is with Tom Selleck and Dennis Haysbert. This guy right here. He does a lot of, I've seen him in a lot of insurance commercial, Allstate commercial. My mom is a big fan of his, Dennis Haysbert. And this is going to be Tom Selleck playing a baseball player. He's going to end up having a hard time in America. I guess he's going to get let go from his team, and his manager is going to hook him up with a Japanese baseball team overseas. So he's going to end up going to Japan to play baseball to see can he get his career back on track. And while he's over there, he's going to meet this lady is going to be his interpreter, and he's going to end up falling in love with her, and then it's going to be their romance in here. And I really, really did enjoy it. And that is Mr. Baseball with Tom Selleck. And they don't have her name up in here. I don't know what her name is. But I really, really did enjoy this. Highly, highly recommend Mr. Baseball. And I got another baseball one. This is with Kevin Costner and Kelly Preston for Love of the Game. I really, really did enjoy this one. Kevin Costner playing he's also a baseball player. He's a pitcher. And he ends up falling for Kelly Preston. I forgot how they. Oh, her car breaks down. He ends up stopping in and helping her with her car, and he ends up falling for her, and it goes from there. It's mostly gonna be like a little love story. I really really did enjoy this. Highly recommend this for love of the game. Next, I have Disappearing Act with Wesley Snipes and Sanaa Lathan. Enjoyed this one. They meet when I think she getting something done to her apartment, and Wesley Snipes like do carpentry work or something. He do some kind of work, and they're gonna end up meeting, and then they're gonna end up going together. And I think she's a singer or she write music or something. But it's gonna be about the trials and tribulation they're gonna have to go through falling in love with each other. And I really really enjoy it. Highly recommend this Disappearing Act with Wesley Snipes and Sanaa Lathan. And next I have this is an old one because you got James Stewart and Kim Novak, Bell, Book, and Candle. Really, really enjoyed this one. This is another witch one because Kim Novak gonna be playing a witch, and she gonna end up falling for James Stewart. I think she wanted to get revenge because she gonna find out that James Stewart is engaged to a girl that she used to know in high school or something, and she didn't like her. Something happened. They didn't get along. So she gonna end up well, she won't revenge. She's gonna end up trying to take James Stewart from his girlfriend, and she's gonna end up falling in love with James Stewart. I really, really did enjoy it, and he gonna find out that she's a witch. And I really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it. James Stewart and Kim Novak, Bell, Book, and Candle. And last but not least, I'm ending with You've Got Mail with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. This is the quintessential romantic movie. Really, really enjoyed this. This is going to be with Tom Hanks playing a bookstore owner, and Meg Ryan going to also own a bookstore, and him and his dad going to build a big bookstore next door to Meg Ryan's little small bookstore, and you know they're going to take all her business. So it's going to be about him figuring out falling in love with her, and he know that because I think they writing to each other online, but they don't know who each other is, and I think he's gonna end up finding out who she is, but he gonna be done met her, and they don't get along in real life. They don't get along, but online they talking to each other. So I really really did enjoy this. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. You've Got Mail with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. So these are all the movies I got. I want to, hopefully you will check them out, give them a try. I think you will really enjoy them. They had some good romance in them, even though some of them are more based on the story, but it still had that romance that I really, really enjoyed. Highly recommend all of these. So if you get a chance, see can you find them if you don't already have them, and check them out, and let me know what you think. If you have seen them, let me know that you enjoy them. Let me know what you thought about it, and if you haven't, check them out, then come back and let me know what you think about them. But that's all I have for now. Until next time, keep watching those romances, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.